ẹ̀yin tèmi báwo ni o ṣe wà lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́ ṣe wà. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. In fact, whatsoever says the time at whatsoever location you are watching from, my Lagos people, we are back again with another episode. And on today's episode, we have something that is up for discussion. In fact, it's a kind of discussion you want to talk about. I want to talk about a kind of discussion that is very, very interesting. On today's episode, I have with me one of our family members, Mr.
Bekita.
And also, I have with me,
Hi, I'm Kemi Coffee.
our third family member for today is Kaka. Today's discussion is about dating in Lagos. Dating in Lagos. Well, don't worry. Join us. Be ready. Have your popcorn and everything. So, as a Lagosian, or let's say generally, as a male or as a man, what's your experience so far? Or can you just tell us the kind of experience you feel okay, or the kind of thing you feel people actually like their mentality? Let's put it like that, like their mentality on dating experience, or what they feel okay as a man, what you should be doing when I'm dating you, or as a lady, what they should expect generally, sir.
Well, one thing I know that whatever you are doing in Lagos is not called love. There's no love in Lagos. People are not. Because tell me why you are saying, I need a man that can do this. I need a man. If you are not this, if you are not that, you are not up to my stand. Is that what love is all about? Let's even start. What is love? Let's start from there. You are a Lagos girl. Were you born in Lagos?
Yes.
Did you grow up in Lagos?
Yes, sir.
So as a Lagos girl, what is love to you?
Love is in exchange of love generally.
Love is what?
Okay. Let me tell you. You know, my definition for love might be different from other person. But to me,
love?
when I say I love you,
What is love?
what you show it now. Love generally is
That's what
love each other.
it first. That shows now. That's because now you tell a Lagos girl, fine girl, you look good, I like you. She say prove it. Say prove I can die for you, because the ultimate proof of love is death now. Like Jesus Christ, Romeo and Juliet, Jack and Rose, Titanic. The ultimate proof of love is that they died for their.
Exactly.
They say, you now say, I love you, not tell me to, you want to kill me. For Lagos girls, I need small thing, prove it. And what does that mean? What does it mean?
Show workings.
What work is like? Why are you trying? What fraud? No.
I just feel for you to like meet a lady and say I love you. Definitely you should really say, okay, you actually want to like take care of her now. Because literally,
Let's go back to this girl. What is love? Because I don't understand how you expressing a feeling. Love is a feeling. Let's get the basics straight. Yeah?
Okay.
Love is a feeling.
Okay.
Is that emotional connection between you and somebody else.
Okay.
So if I see a girl in Lagos, I'm like, oh, I feel a sort of connection. Maybe not everybody, you see girls every day now. But you see one particular one, there will be like a form of connection between you and the person. So there's this feeling that has been like ignited in you. Yeah, that is love. Love is a feeling. So please, how has feelings turned to show workings?
but literally you were the one that went to meet her and tell her you love her. You know.
Wait. One by one.
Okay.
We have established that words. Love is a feeling.
Right.
So if I'm telling you that, hello girl, I am feeling this towards you. Is that not established that I already love you?
It's established, but
What is the working that I have to show again when love is a feeling?
hold on. But first and foremost, like, why do you wish you went up to a lady in the first place and tell her you love her? Where is that love coming from?
Because it's a feeling now. There's an emotional state. Just like I can wake up today and I say I have a headache. The feeling, something is going on inside me that is giving me a headache. So something has spiked up inside me that is making me tell you, I love you, because love is a feeling. That's the fundamental.
Okay, she will not call that love at first sight.
Whether that is at first sight or whether, my own question now is, which goes back to, why do Lagos girls always tell you to prove your love or show workings or do something that is financial for them to understand that you love them? Is love not just a feeling? It's just a simple, I feel like this towards you, and maybe I don't feel like this towards you back at this moment. Maybe I can be open to trying to feel towards you. Like, how does money come into love?
He said, love is a feeling.
Love is a feeling.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, fine. But I'm still going to repeat what I said in the first place, that why will you meet a lady and tell her you love her in the first place? Hold on. You said it's a feeling. Why not just tell her instead of putting that word love? Because I'm sorry to say this, that literally any lady you meet up and you tell her that, okay, I love you, next thing, it's like the whole thing there is already calculated. So instead of
Creating words.
See, ladies now, let's just put it that, okay, literally, in a normal negotiation setting of dating, when you meet a lady and you tell her I love you, they expect, okay, fine, we love you, we both love each other, but I don't know, we should be taking care of each other. But you don't expect the lady that you come to in the first place and you're telling her,
okay, let's play out.
Let's play out. And she just said,
let's play out a
typical.
Now, let's play out a typical boy meets girl scenario in Lagos.
Okay.
Right? So, let's say for example, yes, I'm at an event, right? I see a girl that I like. I'm like, oh, this girl looks nice. She looks like someone I would like. Do you get? At that point, I've not even gotten to the love part of it. So, I meet a girl I like her, and I'm like, oh, hi. How are you? And because of the setting, the first thoughts, I don't really put it this way. You know, because I came to meet you in an event and we are talking, you just expect that event now, I'm the one that buy you drinks, I'm the one that buy you food. Did you come together? Did I invite you here? Why? You don't have plans to drink before? You don't have plans to eat before you came here? Like, why is it that because I met you, yeah, of course, if I now meet you there, we exchange contacts and we plan a different date. What's the different? Every date, I don't know, let's get to. But why is it that the instant you mention liking a lady, there's that expectation of you trying to, is it that they're trying to, girl might just like check, she's asking you questions that will make her know whether you're rich, whether you're like, is it a lot of people are looking for a sponsor? Like, let's understand this. What are the fundamentals? Are we dating in Lagos or we are looking for sponsorship? Because love in essence is a feeling. Like, I will stay on that fundamental feeling. I see you, I like you, I want us to grow this emotional feeling together. But why? First, you just meet a girl, she will first scan you from head to toe, try to look at the phone you are holding, try to look at the wristwatch you are wearing, try to get close to you, smell you small. Why? Like, does that determine? What does that? Okay, I'm a guy, yeah. I don't know. What does that determine for you as a girl? So why are you trying to scan the wristwatch? Why are you trying to know the phone? Why are you trying to? Because basically, it just shows that you're trying to first of all see, okay, is this guy rich?
Or let's say maybe he's capable enough.
Capable to do what? Everybody is capable to love. It's an emotional feeling ingrained in us. All of us have the capacity to love. So what other capacities are you looking for? When you get to, okay, I'm really talking about the first instance. I just met you. You get, why are you not trying to know if I'm rich or the sports? Like, let's even talk first. But no, you meet someone and she's already giving you side eye, like, can you take care of me? Like, yeah. First thing we have established is that love is a feeling.
I would like to add that even it is much more even beyond.
But the fundamental of it is that love is a feeling, right?
Okay.
And basically what you're trying to just do before you get to the dating part is match your feeling with someone else's feeling, so that there's a mutual like love for each other. That is like the basis for dating. So why is it that a boy meets girl in Lagos and I'm like, oh, I'm at an event, I see a girl, I'm like, oh, I like you, you look nice, what's your name? And instantly there's a sense of, because I approached you, I'm now responsible for your entertainment in this space. Why? Like, you came to this party before on your own, maybe with your girls. So we will not put money together to say we'll buy drinks or we'll eat food or so. Why is it that cause I've approached you at this event, probably just to like initiate a conversation, get your contact, and maybe I don't want to talk to you at that particular event, right? It might be later. So, but why is it that me coming to you to show a level of interest automatically creates a sense of me being responsible for your
Sense of responsibility.
Yes. Like
I think it's just society, to be very honest.
And that's what we're talking about now. It's become like a Lagos culture, yeah? Because a girl, like, I don't know if it's a movie thing, and well, expect that, okay, now I meet you, buy me a drink, and the next thing I'm flying. Bro, that's not realistic now. Like, let me know, Uber. Like, why is it like that? Why is there always like, I also mentioned that you meet a girl and the first thing she's trying to do is scan you.
So if you meet a woman, the first thing you're not trying to do is scan her too.
No.
Maybe in terms of money, no.
Well, she's trying to scan you to like weigh as to who can this person be. Is it? Do you understand? Like the questions, the way they are targeted, you feel like, why are you trying to know me? Or are you trying to know my what? And do you understand? Like, why are you trying to see? So you're trying to know, like you're checking my phone, checking my wristwatch, like trying to pick like my perfume and trying to sense, oh, what kind of perfume is he using? Like, are you not trying to know the person first? Is that not what the basis is meant to be? Like, let's establish this fact.
Okay, I think for the first part, men and women are different, right? What a man wants at first, it's different from what a woman wants at first. So women want responsibility, and how do you?
From the first day.
Yes.
I just met you.
So for you to show me that, oh, this is how you're going to be responsible in future, you have to start from that day.
Why? But I just met you now. Like, I don't even.
Yes.
Why am I already responsible from?
You have to start from the first.
It's not based on connection first. It's not based on vibes. The responsibility comes when we decide to date. So if we decide I want to date you, then that's why responsibility should come. Initially, it should just be like us establishing a connection. So why is responsibility coming from the first time I'm meeting you?
So I think that you build connection. It's not like I don't think we get connection at the first instance. I don't think connection just sparks up like, oh, move, I'm in love. No. I think connection is built over time through works. This is what you have done to me. This is how I feel about
Exactly.
even Jesus that shows us. Oh, even Jesus. Yes. No. Let me establish this point. Even Jesus, even whilst we did not love him, he built that love in us. He showed us this. I died for you. I did this for you.
So as I met you now, so just die for you straight. To prove your.
Show your working.
Which working? What?
Show the responsibility.
Let's establish.
Show the responsibility.
No, me, in my own opinion, I feel responsibility comes at the point where we decide to date.
Okay.
Do you understand? We've established a connection, and I've asked you out, like, will you be my girlfriend? So I think that's the point I now start being responsible for you, right? So that workings that you people have been calling workings. Let's break it down. What is workings?
So it doesn't just happen. It doesn't at the first instance. You don't have to like pay pay rent or do big
Rent.
No, I'm not saying do big.
Okay, let's
At the first instance,
let's establish what
it's just being like really doing the petty things.
Like,
so that, oh, I care about you. You tell someone I care about you. How do you prove that you care about me?
yes, yeah, let's
So
establish.
these are just natural things that we do. For example, you meet someone in the party and you like the person, right? How do you establish that or prove to that person that you like them? Because you're not telling me you like me and then you are now nonchalant. You are now
Yeah, so I understand what you have said.
Okay.
So, but let's make it clear now. I need to prove to you that whatever I've said is not just mere words. Like we've established that love is a feeling. Like, I want to know that does this person truly care about me? And you have established as well that the only way for a woman to know that someone cares about you is through workings.
yes,
What is workings?
responsibility.
So what is workings? So now let's
Okay.
workings. Is there anything about workings that is not financial?
Yes.
Can I show working without it debiting my
Yes.
let's ow.
From that first instance where you meet the lady,
Yes.
you're just going to be cautious, like, oh, pull out her seat, help her with a drink. Those
I will not go for the drink.
you pay for the drink.
I did not get you now. I don't already lose now.
It's not compulsory to pay for the drink, right?
Okay.
But you're doing it out of love. If you don't love her, don't pay for the drink. But because you like her and you want to show, or it's you're putting your love. You tell somebody that you love the person. How do you express it?
Love, right? Love is, it starts from I meet you at an event, I get your contact, right? Let's say we don't even talk at that event. So how do I show workings that is non-financial, right? For example, communication. We start texting each other, right? I start texting you like, hey, it's me, Jide, you met me the other day, how is your day going? Are you fine? The one I used to vex me. If I ask, are you fine? And I say, have you eaten? Then you expect I will send you food. Why?
No, I don't think all girls are like that.
Now, I'm not talking about Lagos. I'm not talking about all girls.
Okay.
But there's a certain let's be realistic. I'm not trying to say me too, I'm a guy. I know Lagos dating. I know what it entails, right?
Okay.
But there's this sense of if this guy truly cares about me, the instant I told him I'm not eating, then I should see him doing on child deck.
I think sometimes the guilt thing
It's not a
also
guilt thing, chill.
happens for the guys because sometimes even the ladies are just, they are not asking you to do it.
No.
But because you feel guilty that
I don't know what am I grateful for? Did I offend you before?
no, some guys are actually guilty. It's like a guilt. I should do this thing. I should do this thing for this girl.
I've met you, right? I've met you, I've gotten your contact, and we're now texting, like, I'm trying to know you. I don't even know, is that talking stage yet? That might not be talking stage.
That's not talking.
Do you understand? Like, I just got to know you, like, I'm trying to say, hey, what's up? How did your day go? This. Is that not enough to prove that?
It's enough, but that's the beginning.
It's enough for Lagos girls.
It's not sacrificial yet.
Okay.
And for a woman, you have to like be really sure about a man because
I just want to give me one example of something that proves love to a woman in Lagos that has nothing to do with debit alert. Tell me.
Well, literally, you cannot do things in Lagos without money. Money is an essential feature.
What's the way to prove your love for a woman without a financial exchange?
Emotional attachment. You can offer emotional relief to her, like, oh, this is what I'm feeling about it. Or probably she's in school and she's finding it hard to read. Oh, what do you need?
What do you need?
That's what I'm saying.
So now, since you've been talking, you said, okay, he doesn't have to spend money, he doesn't have to do this, he doesn't have to do.
But you know that at some point we still wait.
I'm not saying
We still spend. I'm not saying that you should not spend money the first instance.
I'm not even saying you should not spend money. I'm just saying that in Lagos, you have created a situation where we're talking about. Remember, we're talking about Lagos.
Lagos babes.
Lagos dating. I not say babes. I don't know. So we're talking about dating in Lagos generally.
Okay.
And in Lagos, it's standard that when a guy meets a girl, he has to do some sort of grand gestures
To win over
to show that I like you. Do you understand? We've associated grand gestures to meaning true love. Whereas like if you meet a guy that does not do grand, then it's called different names. It's called broke. It's called. And my own question now. But before I even go further, like because of this scenario, that's why if you remember there was a video trending one time where a guy said that I could not ask this girl out at this point because I was feeling like I was not up to it. And at that point he already had a car, he was earning money. So what is it about the person that is making him feel? I'm not saying the girl, do you understand?
Sir, that's on the person.
Wait now.
Sir, that is on you. That is on the person. That is on the person.
But it is because we have created a culture that makes it seem like before you can approach a woman, you should be ready for expending on grand gestures. We're not talking about me when I'm talking about this. I'm not even speaking about my opinion. Yeah. I'm not saying this is how you will be surprised how much I spend on dating, right? But the culture is that you meet a girl and for her to understand that you truly love me, there has to be, and it puts a lot of men at a disadvantage because they already feel like if I cannot afford to be this person, then I don't deserve love. I hear people say stuff like, if you don't get money, why you define love? And it's us shifting away from the fundamentals of what love is all about.
So what do you think love is all about?
That love is a feeling.
Okay, beyond that,
then we'll go into dating, we'll go into marriage. It's something that builds up to us, like having a family,
love is sacrificing,
exactly, like they build up. But it starts like the first point is a feeling that now grows into sacrificing, into building a family together, into dating. But in the initial instance, it is a feeling, right? So now my question is, we've been talking since, he has to do this, he has to prove this, what is the girl's role in building this relationship? What does she do? You've met this guy, he has spoken, he has shown he's intentional, he's this, he's that. So how does the woman contribute to growing this relationship?
Okay, the woman contributes a lot, even as much as the man does.
That a lot.
Now, even the woman spends. Let's be honest.
So we established that okay, you can meet a girl, you can prove your love without like necessarily spending money. So even if you don't have money in Lagos, you can still do you understand? There are other ways to show romance without it being like a grand gesture. We establish all those things, right? But since we've been talking, we've just been hearing you should be responsible. It should What is the woman's role in the development of this emotion into a proper relationship? What does the woman do? What does she contribute? I need to understand that.
Okay, so a woman's role in all this contribution you as a man you've put, I feel a sensible woman I'm sorry using that word, actually when a man puts his all in all, the next thing we do that I know typically we put all of our hearts and our body is putting all our emotions, not just the emotion parts, giving you the loyalty you deserve as a man, giving you our all in all. Because as a responsible guy that you prove yourself to be with me, it's not possible for me not to reciprocate back what you've given me. I will be stupid if I'm actually acting the opposite, because definitely I'm not encouraging that.
So let's not speak in open. Let's be direct.
Okay.
Right? When we're talking about what the guy, we spoke about direct things they can do, like take you on dates, do this, like very specific. So I need to know, what are the specific things a woman also contributes in the growing of a relationship? Those specific things. What does she do? You said reciprocate. Yes. Is she going to take him out for dinner as well? Does that happen in Lagos?
No.
Does that happen?
It happens sometimes.
But I think it happens when they're already in a relationship, that now the responsibility is already there.
Yeah.
Talking about, you've not even started dating now. We're just still we're just building up. So what does a woman do in that build up? Or she's just there on the receiving end until they now start dating and she now starts to feel some sense of responsibility.
So are you trying to say they are not in a relationship.
They are not is okay. Let's say now they met. It has now moved to a talking stage.
Okay.
Kind of like we're not in a talking stage. So what do women now contribute? And don't tell me all this emotional support, all this. Like, give us like real, like a typical Lagos girl. What does she contribute in the growth of a relationship?
In the growth of a relationship.
Yes, please.
First, she acts, not even acts. She gives him peace. The reason I said peace is because
You don't have peace before.
yes, he has that peace.
That's why she not the one giving him peace.
As a man now, how would you feel when, okay, you have your work going, you have everything going, and beside you have a girlfriend who is always pressuring you, who is always giving you that kind of, if you don't do this, you can't do this. Like, she's giving you this kind of body eating that she wants this, but as a lady, she's not giving you that.
Why does she contribute
And even
to the growth of the? And you're saying peace.
it's just one of it. It's not just peace alone. It's just
Give us other things. Give us other things. A woman contributes to the. At this point, they are still in like a talking stage.
Okay.
They have not started dating. Because even after you start dating, it's not when after you see this singlet and box. It does this, it does that, it proves this, it proves that. Please, what does the woman add? What does she contribute in building a relationship? Like from like a meeting you were communicating to like a talking stage before a relationship starts. Now, the other time you mentioned that from the first time I met you, I should show some sort of responsibility. But now, as a woman, most women wait up until dating starts proper before they now start to put in some level of responsibility. So please, what does the woman contribute in the build-up before we now start dating proper? Let us know.
Okay, so there's something we learned in law. It's invitation to treat and offer and
Yes, thank God
acceptance.
that I went to school. Jesus, thank you very much.
So invitation to treat is basically like, I show you what you're coming to buy, right? And then you are now intrigued, interested. Do you understand?
Yeah, then when you now make an offer.
Yes,
yeah, exactly.
you now exactly. Then you know how offer and acceptance
Yes,
happens. So we've established that this is not yet a relationship, right? You are offering me. You're offering me a relationship, quote unquote, right? You are trying to like check if this would work or this will not work. So what does it? So how does what's the role?
So are you now saying in that phase the woman has no responsibility?
In that phase, because you are inviting a woman to be in a relationship.
Why is it like that? Why do we have that mentality that women also want to get married, right?
She offers.
Wait now, chill. Let me say, like, women also want to get married. Women also want to be in a relationship. Yeah. Women also, they want this. Like, if a woman wants this as much as I want it, so why are we not painting it as I am the one that is wanting this kind of energy? Do you get?
Because as a man,
wait, as a man, and as a man, not only as a man, let me just finish. Like, I'm just saying this. Like, eventually, it's going to be like we are building something. Like, we want to, let's say, start a relationship that involves both of us, right? So if it's a thing that involves two people, why is it now being painted that, okay, maybe, like, a lot of people say it like that, I was on my own before he came to toast me. Meanwhile, you equally liked the guy.
Yeah.
He also wanted a relationship with the guy. So why are you not making it seem like you are the one that came to meet me, or I did not? So do you understand? So, like, is there anything a woman does before? I don't want to start going into relationship duties. You get? Let's not even go there. But before, like, don't you think there should be something a woman contributes before it gets to relation? For example, it is said abroad that when you go on dates, even in like the first date or all that, the bill is shared like equally. Why are you laughing? that kind of scenario to me, it shows that, okay, fine, we're equally like contributing to this. We not establish whether we have a relationship yet. We don't know if we're dating yet, but we're going on dates. We're trying to get to know each other. But at that point, as a woman as well, I'm already contributing to the expense of getting to know you. But that does not happen in Lagos. I'm getting to know you, we're trying to build a life together, a life that will benefit both of us. So it's expected that it is the guy that is meant to fund that process 100%. Why is it like
Because
that?
in the long run, it is the woman that gives the most.
Use the most
Man.
out.
Because and giving is not, it's not basically like, oh, financial. She gives more than that. So a woman goes through
Let us
several emotional.
Don't speak in big words.
In the long run.
Let's speak specifically.
Yeah. I'm building on the story.
In the
I'm
short
building
run,
up
I'm not
story.
going to the long run. In the short run,
In the short
in the
run,
short run, what does a woman contribute?
a man understanding that in the long
What does a woman contribute?
we cannot take our eyes
I
from
tell you that women don't contribute anything.
We contribute a lot because one, if
Like
you
what? That's the other time. The other person too said you contribute peace. Did I not have peace before I started talking to you? We don't know what are you contributing. Let us know for like specifically. Like for instance, now when we're talking about the guy's own, it was very clear. He would take me on dates. He would buy me flowers. He would make me feel good. It was very. I did not say I will give you the word. No, we are not speaking. We are not speaking in. Elaborate words. It was very specific. If a man communicates with me, if he checks up on me, if he buys me gifts, if he takes me on date, just how specific it is. So can you like specifically also tell us in that same manner what women contribute to talking? No, let's not say in a relationship. Now we're now in the talking
stage.
Yeah, in the talking stage.
So both of these things that a man do, all these things that a man do, basically are going to get reciprocated, especially if a woman likes you. She's going to offer you also her money. She's going to offer you her money. Women are majorly not
at
so.
what point after the relationship starts?
No, before the relationship starts. So before a relationship starts, a woman will offer you her money.
How will she do it?
will.
How will she do it? Will she take you on a date?
She may not take you on a date.
So what do you do? Let us know.
Something
Let's be
happens.
specific. Let's be specific.
Let me talk.
I want to talk. I'm sorry.
So for example, you've not gotten into the relationship, right? And probably something happens and you need some kind of funds or you need an advice because women have that perfect intuition to say this is the way to go.
Wow.
This is not the way to go. No, I'm serious about it.
So all women are
very smart, very intuitive. If you
know the carry lamp for school days.
No, check it.
Women know the carry lamp for school.
Even science have said is that women are very.
I don't agree with that. I don't think.
Women, they know when a venture would work and when a venture would not work. A woman also will give you her money.
That venture that I didn't say himself, but let's.
A woman also will give you her money. She will prepare food for you. There are a lot of girls that are doing food ministry. They take food from their house to the man's house. You cannot even deny that a woman has not given you food before. You can't deny. She will cook from her house. She will take it to your house. She will serve you there.
Lagos girl.
Yes, they do that. Yes. There are a lot of women, they do food ministry. A lot of women, they send money to their talking stages for airtime. It might not be like an elaborate sum. Even some go to the extreme and they take you on dates, not the big dates, but probably maybe they're like, oh, let me pay for that. Or probably you want to book a cab and they're like, oh, let me pay for that. Women are not like so loud about it because they feel like they do it out of love because we are very, very emotional. But you cannot deny that these things, they happen. They happen. But let's not forget that at this stage, it is still not a relationship. It's just offer and acceptance, right? You are offering me a lifetime relationship, like, oh, come and be my wife, come and bear my children, come and order my life, because men are naturally scattered. So come and order my life. This is a big role for a woman, and before she can take up that role, she has to see that, oh, you have the capability, you have the responsibility to even like take care of her at least. Do you understand? So there are several things that a woman does pre-relationship. Okay. Even though we don't shout about it or make noise about it because we are mostly emotional. Have I answered the question? Yes, I have.
Yeah. I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to oppose your opinion, right? So that's why I'm like calm and trying to listen to you. But you said she contributes. Like I'm not here to argue. I'm just here to like understand like facts. there's another thing that happens with women and relationships that I don't understand. So now you've been talking since, like, you are the one that wants to be my wife, you are the one that wants to do this one, you are the one that wants to make me come and arrange your life, you are the one that, do you get? It just feels like the guy is coming to the woman for something, do you get? Like, and in exchange, she gives him, like, if he now shows responsibility, she now like becomes that person that comes. I don't want to even go to the inner depth of saying women don't necessarily have, like, it's not generalized like that. It's not everybody that can arrange your life, it's not everybody that have intuition, but I don't want to delve into that. Let's just assume that, okay, you're correct, right? That's what a man wants from a woman. But there's something that happens that I don't seem to understand. Naturally, which we all agree, it is men that initiates relationships.
Yeah. If a woman initiates, she starts.
Yeah, so I now want to understand something, like, why is it difficult for a woman to see a guy she likes and you can't just open up to say, I am feeling this way towards you, I think I want something with you. Then the next thing they'll be saying, I was giving him green lights. What do you mean by green lights? Like, why can't you just be the one to initiate a relationship or a conversation? Is it a taboo? Is it written anywhere in the books, maybe the Bible or the Quran or anywhere, like a woman should not ask a man out?
So this particular question is,
what I'm thinking is,
it's very hard to
if the woman that now has the man out, all the responsible that have been saying does it now fall on her?
Yes.
Now falls on her.
Yes,
let us know. So
this question is very dear to me because there was one time I had a what they call it, survey about this thing, and I asked random guys. I said, how would you feel if a woman walks up to you and tells you she likes you? Will you take her seriously or will you not take her seriously? And the major answer I received was that they won't take her seriously. Why? Because it's the man that actually builds up a relationship. If the man likes you, and majority of the times when relationship starts, the woman don't even like the man. Yes, the women don't even like the man. It's the man that builds up that emotion. The one that's
show work.
No. It's the woman that builds up that emotion, and it is more steady if it's the woman that approaches. If it's the man rather that approaches the woman first, because the woman is visionary. A man is visionary, and women are emotional. Today she has a crush on this guy. Tomorrow she does not. I've been in that shoe before. I had a crush on this guy. So how will I approach all of them? But the man is visionary. He sees this, this girl does not work for me. He sees this one, this girl works for me. That's why it's easy for a man to walk up to a woman and say, you are my wife. But the woman cannot do that because she's not built that way. Men are built to be visionaries. They are built to be that cornerstone, to be that steady pillar. They are steady. Women are like, no, seriously. I mean, in fact, women are like that, like not steady. So it's built of a man to walk up to a woman and say, I am going to marry you. And he does it because they are very, very visionary.
Okay.
And secondly, society sees this, they agree with it. And when women go for, like, actually, we cannot, there are several women that have done that, have, walked up to a man and say, I like you, and this, and it actually works out. But we cannot now say that, the minority will now become majority. Again, that's just a minority. But what works is that a man is visionary. He sees the woman he likes, he loves her, he receives her from the Holy Spirit. So the second part about that question of if a woman, I would like to liken this to those sugar mommies and those sugar boys. Yes, okay. Because when sugar mommies see a boy they like, they lavish. Because you are the one offering a relationship, you are the one offering me that, come and be in a relationship with me. If I like the director now, I like you. What's next I'm going to do? I'm going to try to entice you.
Responsibility now falls on you. Yeah, you just say that women are just running from that responsibility.
Women are not running from that responsibility. Now you come and toast me. You're not that toasted me. Prove to me that.
So there's another thing that used to confuse me too. So single girl, right? Single girl, single guy. Or let's even put it this way. Maybe not single necessarily. So there's this thing I hear people say that if a woman is talking to multiple guys, she's trying not to put her egg in one basket.
Yeah.
But if a man is talking to multiple girls, they will say it's promiscuous. Isn't that what's the rationale behind a woman having multiple men is her trying to make the right decision?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, a guy that has multiple girls is promiscuous. How did we come to that?
At what stage are we going to say that the woman has multiple? Is it in a relationship or at that talking stage? Point. We need to define that first.
If I don't want to, like now, if you go into a relationship, then we'll not start to bring up the story of cheating or not cheating. So I don't want us to delve too much.
Relationship.
Do you understand? Like, okay, even if we restrict it to they've not started a relationship.
Okay.
So maybe you're toasting a girl, and you're not the only one toasting her. There are like 5 other boys in her DM.
Yeah.
In short, based on Lagos girls, there are more than 5. There are like 30 boys, 15 serious man, 4 sugar daddies.
Exactly. You're answering the question already.
Calm down now.
Okay.
You understand? And it's established that okay, fine. The girl is like, it's me. I'm hot. I'm in demand. Everybody's looking for me. Even me talking to yourself is because I like you. You know those type of.
Yeah.
We're talking about typical Lagos. People should not forget that we're talking about Lagos girls, right?
Okay.
It's a normal thing, like for her to be in demand and like everybody's asking her out and all that. But in reverse now, you now tell the guy, maybe the guy, we just started a relationship, but you guys are still like trying to like be in a talking stage. Maybe one day you now see that another girl calls him and be like, hey, like relationship has not started, you're already jealous that, and he tells you, oh, I'm just trying to like weigh my options. Do you find that offensive or not?
Yes, it is very, very offensive.
It is offensive.
Yes, it is offensive.
But not putting your egg in one basket is not offensive.
So for a man and a woman, I feel like it is very different, right?
Wow.
Like we said, it is the man that comes.
Everything is very different.
It's different.
Let me let you speak.
So, like I said earlier, okay, like we've already established, it is the man that comes to offer the woman a relationship. You are not coming to offer me a relationship. You are not talking to several other women. What am I supposed to think about
You
that?
mentioned the invitation to treat the other time. You went to business. So now he's throwing out an invitation to treat, and he's looking for someone that will accept his offer.
No, that's not invitation to treat.
Is what? Is what now? Let's actually be a lawyer. What's the invitation to treat? Making your intentions known and someone keys into it. So even talking to multiple girls as well can be an invitation to treat. And
No.
at the point where someone now says, I will become your girlfriend, that means there's an acceptance to the offer. And now he's in a relationship. He's probably now not talking to all those people again. But before that time, he was also trying to. But now you're saying him trying to talk to multiple people to pick down one that he wants is offensive. Why?
So now what I feel like the process should be, right, is that you see a woman that you like, you approach her. Oh, I want us to be talking. Jamasoro. You get Jamasoro. And so you guys are now sorrowing. You're not seeing another woman later. You're like, this one looks better than the one I saw yesterday. Oh yeah, Jamasoro.
Yeah. Like, let's be talking. I don't make the final decision. I'm not dating yet.
Okay, that shows a man that is indecisive. For a woman, it's what? For a woman, it's discussion. For a woman, it is you trying to weigh.
In discussion, you are going to date, you are receiving gifts. You are giving
the men.
I
think it depends on how long this talking is going on. For example, now, if this guy tells me he wants to start talking to me, and he's talking to me for how many months? For 6 months, you are still talking to me. You don't yet know what I'm doing. You don't yet know what I'm worth. For 7 months, you are still talking to me. For 8 months, you are still talking to me. What? Come on. for 9 months, even 2 months.
Why did you now pick up at one point in those months to say, guy, I want
Women
you?
are always saying that. I know several women don't like delay because people are always on their neck. When will you get married? When will you not get married? When will you do that? Women are always speaking out. But for a man, they have a length of years to philander about. If a man at 60, he can still marry a 20-year-old girl. But a woman
Stopping a
cannot.
woman from doing the same. What is stopping a woman?
Like,
What?
you know when they say that
You know
your
I'm doing the
lights
same
are
thing.
dim, your lights are
Who of
your
But honestly, to not like, I don't know why you think I'm just like tackling Lagos women, or I don't want Lagos women. It's not like that, to be honest.
You don't want an enough asking for two.
I'm not against Lagos women.
Okay.
But I just feel like Lagos women too, we need to chip in. Like, we need to start. Like, it's not easy, right? It's like we all know how expensive things are. We all know, like, so we need to start chipping in. Like, we need to start introducing, like, going Dutch, making it a norm. Do you understand?
Right?
Like,
Do you know that advice should just be for the women? Why not give the advice also to your men that are also ready to go abroad to provide her all the luxuries?
So no, okay, now that I'm speaking about abroad, so let me paint it this way. So I feel like the society abroad, like the structure abroad, it helps love to grow, in the sense that, for example, if I meet a lady abroad, we don't necessarily have to go out to like a restaurant. There are parks, there are like easy low-key places where we can just meet in the evening, get to talk. But see in Lagos now, see Marina now, I cannot go to Marina and go and sit down beside water and they will collect my food. You understand? So like, that's like, you get, like, we need to, the government needs to start investing in things that helps us like express love. Like, I cannot just go. Marina is a very, sometimes I don't look at that. Sometimes I'm like, I live on Lagos Island, and sometimes I'm stressed. I'm like, can I just go and sit down beside this water? But I cannot go.
You reason and think.
Like, let me go and sit down beside this water. But if it was like a cool place where like maybe they had like stores, like maybe 1 or 2 stores, they had like park benches, like more greenery, I could just sit down there, me and the prospective babe I'm talking to, and we will have like a conversation beside the water. Do you understand? I'm not spending so much, but we don't even have that in Lagos. Mokola Park is event center. You cannot just
We have a GT Park.
reason on the mainland. Do you understand? But I saw that recently, I saw online that okay, there are like more activities coming up. It's not just restaurant. There you can do skating, and I saw it skating 100,000. Why? I saw one paddle club or one thing. So paddle for I like, I don't know what they call that thing, that sport thing. And I saw it was 100K. And like, do you want to be rich before you can live life in this Lagos? Do you have to have money before you can?
That's why I said Lagos life is expensive.
So like, I get that, but please, men too should chip in. Like, if you go on dates, like, you see the bills 100K, drop 50K. Drop 40.
At what stage?
I'm seeing from the talking stage. Or don't you want? So that's one thing. You are promoting your brain. But what did I Lagos girls to do? Wait. What did I do? You have to make me remember something. Why did Lagos girls? People have like a list of restaurants that you want to go to. That list of restaurants, you are eating it. Nostalgia, see Lagos. You have put everything together. You will now be checking your restaurant list with all your posters. So now you are going. Why are you going out with somebody you don't like?
Wait.
Why are you going on a date with somebody you don't like? You now get there now, you don't talk to me, you be snapping food, you be snapping ambience. Are you here because of food or me? I was not going to get angry, but you are already making me get angry. Why do you want me to checklist your restaurants? So the reason why you're asking me at what stage is because I feel like you are going out on a date with someone you don't have some sort of feeling with.
Right. The reason why I ask that is because, okay, you know, sometimes I won't say let me just like say, you know, sometimes even men also more than women. Like, I'm driving to a point there. Okay, fine. For a lady that you expect to have, at least probably you guys should like do 50-50 for the whatever bills that happens at the restaurant. What if she does not have enough? Like, what if she does not have?
So for me, like, if you say that you don't think if there's no relationship here, the woman should not really be like going Dutch and all this type of thing, that is giving me a sense that you probably don't like the the guy you are going on a date with, which I don't think is actually, like, if you don't like somebody, then there's no need to go on a date with them, right? Make it clear, like, I don't like you like that. So let's not start what we cannot finish. But no, because you want to find one interesting weekend to go, you'll be like, oh, I don't like this boy, but you understand? So that's what creates that sense of, but I understand that if a woman likes you, to be honest, she will easily contribute to make your life easier. But what we are seeing now is that girls are just going out for the sake of it. They're just using men to have fun.
Same thing applies to men using women.
No, like, it now becomes like, in that scenario, that means, okay, the guy has money now, and he believes that, well, I'm just using you for fun as well. Do you understand? And which is not meant to be. We are removing, like, the essence of what love and relationship is all about. Do you understand? If you are saying, like, we are trying to build something together, so we should be able to do it together.
So on
Why are you going out on this with men that you don't like?
do you know same thing I react to man that why will you sleep with a woman you don't like?
Why you date and sleeping together the same thing? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What? I know, like, it's not the same, but
The reason why that will happen is because a girl that does not like me has probably been consistently going on date, and I'm starting to think, oh, was that not what is like? Why? How does dating and sleeping together come together in what?
it does not come together, but at one
This exchange that you are using is not balanced. I asked a simple question: why are you going on a date? Because obviously, going on a date gives you a sense of, okay, I'm trying to see this guy. I'm trying to see. Do you understand? We already create that sense of, I think I like you. That's why I'm deciding to go on a date with you. But no, that's not what we see.
So on this note, in this kind of situation, what do you think can be done? Like, what do you think?
Like, what I want us to do,
Okay.
is to keep it genuine.
All right.
Let's keep it genuine. Like let's stop using each other, right? Like, let's reduce this. If you don't like a guy, don't go on a date. Even if he's offering to take you to, like, the fanciest of restaurants in Lagos, even if he's, like, giving you, like, the experience. Do you understand? The best experience, knowing fully well that, okay, I don't like this guy, then you should decline. You cannot have your cake, like, you cannot eat your cake and have it now, right? You cannot go out on a weekend in Lagos with a guy. Let's say, for example, you go on date, takes you to Ilashe, Fridays are like Sunday, everything. Baba don't go spend like millions to treat him baby girl, knowing fully well that you don't like this person. Do you have conscience? So in such a situation now, they will not start hearing some conversations like, but does it mean that, because you're already giving this guy the wrong signal? Like, if you tell me I don't feel this for you, so I'm not going out on it, give me a clear signal. Okay, this girl doesn't like me, let me stay on my lane.
Yeah.
But if you are still saying, Omo, they carry me go after that we'll go like you, this weekend go sweet, but you don't like the guy now, so why are you doing that? So now, for example, the guy is now thinking, this girl is feeling me now, and let's say maybe now asks for, like, sex, thinking we're on the same wavelength and we can make this experience complete at the end of the night. You now become irritated because you don't like the guy. You now say, because you spend money on me, you can speak to me, you already get, like, the wrong signal, right? If you give the guy the signal that I don't vibe with you, you would know not to, like, go so. But if you're already giving me, I think I might like you vibe because you want to experience some kind of lifestyle with me, then at the point where I'm now, like, chipping in intimate stuff, why are you offended?
Well, the comment section is open. Drop your comments, your suggestion, questions, opinions. In fact, we are open to other, and yes, we are also open to bringing in anybody. We all are Lagosians. Let's come and share our thoughts. Let's come and express how we feel. Yes, we are not going to be talking about a particular thing alone. We'll be talking about a lot of things, but I'm very sure you know this topic for today, if it continues this way, it's a long topic that will give birth to another topic that will give birth to more and more topics. So, Lagos people in the house, everyone out there, we expect you to drop your comments. No comment is limited. Remember, it is unscripted. All comments are welcome. Bye.